Oh, wow. I don't even remember, probably. I did some shows, well, in the old days, in Big Bang Babies, we actually did some touring, I guess you would call it. But we actually just went to like Arizona and Nevada and things like that, up Northern California. So that was pretty wild for like kind of like a local band. But the first really big tour I did was with Rat. It was Rat and Poison with Robbie, and that was an awesome time. I mean, it was great because it was the real deal, you know, playing 20,000 kids a night, and better than flipping hamburgers. Yeah, well, you know, it's you know, like I said, I mean, for me, it's just what I've always done, and it's no matter what the the level is, it's enjoying playing for that hour or two, and that's really what it's all about. I mean, but you do got to get into a mindset where you know you're going to be out and, like I said, less sleep and traveling and all the bullshit logistics and stuff like that. But it's great. I mean, there's nothing else better. I mean, for me at least, you know. Maybe other people would think it's terrible, but I think it's great. Better food, better facilities in the backstage, better bathrooms. I mean, I can go on forever. Some places do it really great, you know, in other places, I'm not saying that they don't try, but maybe they don't have the capacity to do it. But, you know, I mean, it's those kind of things, especially when you're doing more club-type tours that mean a lot, you know. When you're doing the arenas or bigger places, theaters and stuff like that, obviously the facilities are all there, it's great and everything. But in the clubs, it'd be great if they really did have some better facilities. God, Jizzy just won't shut up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, it's... I don't know if I've really discovered anything. I mean, we're all friends, you know what I mean? Matt, the drummer on this run, I mean, I didn't really know him before, but I mean, now we're great friends. He plays in Ace Frehley's band as well from Kiss, and, you know, you just... Like people, yeah, exactly. I mean, you kind of, the people that you end up working with are typically kind of like yourself in a way. You know, usually there's not like, oh, one asshole in the band or something like that. So Jizzy actually brought Matt on board, is what I'm getting at, and you know, he knew he was going to work with the band and work with us, and he did, and it was great. So you kind of run in the same circles, the same kind of people, work ethic and personalities and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. It's all about having fun and meeting new friends and things. What do I do? I don't what.
Wi-Fi, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I got it. Well, yeah. I got to get on the internet for the bar. But no, I mean, I don't know. I don't really do anything too crazy. I just try to have fun. Really, I just drink a lot of beer, and not a lot of beer, but you know, after the show, kind of do it, and you know, wait for Robbie to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Robbie's bossing me around as usual. No, it's really it's very simple, honestly. Yeah. Inspirational band I've toured with. Well, I mean, I've been very fortunate to play. I mean, Rolling Stones. I mean, they've been an inspiration since I was a little kid. You know, when I didn't even really know about music or who was a big band or not. My parents obviously played them a lot. But touring with them was a whole nother experience. They're like on a whole different level than from the other bands I played with, whatever, Alice or whatever. But it was pretty sick. Those guys are great. I mean, they roll heavy. So, U2, I'd like to play with them sometime. They're a great band, I think. I meet a lot of good people. I mean, I'm happy that people like what I've done or the bands I'm associated with. We all try our best. I mean, that's really what we're doing, and I think it's cool, man. People that come out show after show after show after show, especially, I mean, that there's with Coop specifically, and even with the Love Hate, actually, to be honest with you, there's people that come to like every fucking show. I mean, they're like that dedicated. They love the music, they love the band or whatever. Alice, I mean, we do a tour over here for 3 weeks. There'd be the same lineup of people in the front every show. I mean, it's insane. So, I mean, those kind of people that are diehards, they love it, they live it. I think it's awesome, you know, and it's kind of inspiring, you know, to see those people every night, because, you know, you're out there trying to give it your all, and then they're, you know, they're obviously as well, and they love it. So, you know, I don't know if there's any one particular person, but it makes you feel good, kind of, I think. Hey, well, I'm always losing something, but yeah, this tour was kind of crazy. You know, so I lost my phone out of the gate. Well, I didn't lose it; somebody stole it. My brand new iPhone in London. Usually, I mean, I don't really take too much stuff with me. I mean, I have my computer in my little bag here and stuff, so usually I don't lose too much. But I've never lost a phone ever, and so I've been touring for like 15 or 16 years, first time ever. So it's really kind of a bummer. But one time I lost Robbie, but I found him.
Yes, in our pursuit for brilliance and our ability,
love and happiness,
our rockability, yeah, we lost each other briefly, but we always cross paths again.
Wow, torturous. I don't know. I mean, it's all torturous. I mean, like I said, I mean, I just take it. I take every situation for what it is. You know, there's, you know, big tours and small tours and whatever. Obviously, the bigger tours is more comfortable. You know, way more comfortable, and you just roll with it. I mean, you know, like I said, less sleep, waking up early, driving in a van for 6 hours. That's not cool. You know, it's better when you have a bus and you drive overnight and you wake up in the morning and you're at the hotel. So I don't know. I just take it all in stride, to be honest with you. I just let it roll, man. You know, that's kind of like a weird question, because some people, I've said it and I've tried to do it like 20 times, like, you know, bring a little, especially these days, they have the Pro Tools little rigs you can bring, you know, for your computer and stuff like that. Oh, I'm going to be writing all the time, I'm going to do this, that, whatever, and you bring all the crap with you and you don't do anything. You just never do it for some reason. So, to be honest with you, I mean, I really rarely write anything while on the road. I don't know why, it just seems like there's not enough time, even though you think there's going to be time, or, you know, for me, it's better just to write at home. I just wake up in the morning. I do it more like a job in a way. Some people, because I just have a schedule, you know, I'll wake up and I go, okay, well, today I got to work on some of these songs, and that's how I do it. But on the road, I just really haven't been able to do it. I don't know why. Maybe some people do. I don't know. When I was in Paris, I had the most amazing time. I mean, I mean, it's all good. I'd like make a blatant statement over the whole interview. Band-wise, I mean, if you want to talk about that, I mean, I had, dude, last night we had a great fucking night. When I was in Belfast with Love Hate, I had an incredible time. I mean, it was great. Those people love rock and roll music. You know, Thin Lizzy, U2, I mean, all that stuff is legendary, and we had a great time over there. I was telling the guys, I don't know if you came to this show or not, but when we played, I think it was 2004 or 5 with Skid Row. Did you go in London? Did you go to London? It was on my birthday, which I thought was great. It was a very nice show, so we were talking about that. So when I was in Skid Row in London, I had a wonderful time on my birthday. But, you know, that's, like I said, it's all about memories and moments in your life that I think you can put together, you know, for the future. And that's, you know, look back at and tell your, well, not my kids, but you could tell somebody's kids about them. Beer. That's because it's easy. Good beer. No, I mean, because, you know, everything else, you know, you're just going to throw it away. Unless somebody wants to give me, like, some cool leather coats or belts or something like that, which is pretty... Sometimes people give you food and stuff like that, or cookies and stuff, and you just throw that stuff right away. I know it sounds very rude and everything. I learned that from Brian Nelson, who was Alice's assistant for many, many years, decades. And, you know, people would bring cakes and brownies and cookies for Alice or whoever, you know, all this crap and stuff, and they just throw it right in the trash because you never know what somebody might be putting in there. People think it's nice, which I understand, I get it, but it's you want to have something nice and sealed like beer. To see me play specifically or the band, hell, you know, I don't really know. I mean, a lot of the guys that I, you know, love and respect and had grown up with, I've met or toured with or whatever. Never really thought about it too much, but I mean, dude, Keith Richards hanging out and stuff like that. I mean, it's incredible. You know what I mean? Even on that, I mean, Alice had never met those guys really when we did the shows with him. So that was a great experience. Yeah, obviously with Slash, we met a lot of people. A lot of people came down to the shows because obviously they knew him from Guns and everything. I mean, Steven Tyler, who played at Madison Square Gardens with AC/DC, which is legend again. So those guys were hanging out and stuff. You know, very cool. Steven Tyler comes in back and says, hey, yeah, you guys are great, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fucking, whoa, Steven Tyler, you know. Very cool. So, I mean, I've just been very fortunate, you know, and I think it's cool that I've done all these different things. A lot of my friends or bands I played with, Rat or Skid Row or whoever, those guys have been kind of in the same band their whole life since they were teenagers or kids or whatever, and I've been lucky enough to be able to play with all these different people. So I've had, I think, a lot more, you know, versatility in a way, and meeting different people because of all these different situations. So I think I'm very lucky and very fortunate, and I just roll with it, man. I mean, I love what I do and try to have a good time. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you.